the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Geraldo Rincon, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now batting, Boyd Eason. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Shortstop, Boyd Eason.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a leftist takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Into the box, Felipe Robles. 1-0 the count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Eason rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Alfred Falvey is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Line hard to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And now 3 consecutive hits here in the top of inning number 1, and these hometown fans are starting to wonder what's happening out there. Stepping in now, Grady Link, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. When he finds his spot there, 1-1. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And that will be a pass ball and an unearned run as he's across to score. Falvey stands at second with no outs. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Powell is right there, 1 down. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Digging in now, Alex Dutrumble, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Hit in the air out toward left. Moving under it, Garvey makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Hooks are out in front here, 3-0. Alfredo Abreu, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in, Alfredo Ibarra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Into the box now, John Whaley. A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
This is on the ground over to first. Link moving to his right. He'll flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Hooks lead it 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Jeff Pack, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Ball 1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 2-0 on the way. Runner goes for second. 2 balls and a strike now. Pack gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner going a second time. Again, another foul ball. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Powell is there, and he has it for the first out. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting, right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Joel Copen. He singled his last time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Ripped down the line. The 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Dan, he's got to find a way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in the second with 2 outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
Boy, it's about trying to limit the pitch count. Also, only in the second inning here, his pitch count's getting up. He's had a lot of traffic on the bases, so he really needs to get out of this one right here.
1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Powell, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning is over. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Hooks are out in front here, 4-0. Stepping in, Tate Sanborn, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Throw to third, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
In now, Vincent Garvey. Line towards center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now to the plate, Rafael Blanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Soft liner to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Hack falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Now at the plate, Rondell Keene. First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Into the box, Alfredo Ibarra as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. We played 2 full. The Hooks lead it 4-2. Digging in, Grady Link, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes Powell. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Shane Weinstein.
Striding into the box, Shane Weinstein. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Whaley on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Alex Dutram.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Dutrumble. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lays off 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. Jeff Pack would be next. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Dutrumble is off at first with 2 away. Hit well on the ground to first. And that's through for another base hit. They'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Hooks are out in front here, 4-2. Into the box, John Whaley. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Ernie Peralta. And he puts it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Third baseman, number 7, Tate Sanborn.
So striding forward now, Tate Sanborn, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. hard on the ground towards short. Eason is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Boyd Eason earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
This is line to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box now, Joel Copen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Eason aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one just missed outside. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, catcher.
Ready once again, Felipe Robles. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. Whaley sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation, because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Digging in once again, Alfred Falvey, a hit in 2 tries so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2, and he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 misses for ball 1.
2 strikes.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Powell. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Vincent Garvey, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The batter, number 00, designated hitter, Rafael.
Standing in, Rafael Blanco. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
In now, Rondell Keene, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hit. It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Right fielder, John Whaley.
Into the box, John Whaley, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run on 4 hits here, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We played 4 full. The Hooks lead it 4-3. Ready for another chance, Shane Weinstein. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ronan Ramos takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 7, Ronan Ramos.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Stepping in now, Alex Dutrumble, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken to throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Jeff Pack, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Bob Finch. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Hooks are out in front here, 4-3. Leading off the inning, Ernie Peralta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman, number 7.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tate Sanborn. First delivery to him on the way. Flying toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came
Center
from.
fielder, Boone Powell.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. Pulled toward right center field. Hack is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now
Settling in now, Vincent Garvey.
Vincent Garvey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Boyd Eason.
Leading off with
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Keane retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Felipe Robles comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Popped him up. Ibarra has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Alfred.
Now at the plate, Alfred Falvey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
The first baseman, Grady Link.
Standing in, Grady Link. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Pulled toward right center field. Foul on the move, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Hooks lead it 5-3. Leading off the inning, Rafael Blanco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Rafael Blanco.
First pitch on its way. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. The relay, And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A shot down the first baseline. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now at the plate, Rondell Keene. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Eason has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
So stepping in, Alfredo Ibarra. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Hack is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Hooks are out in front here, 5-4. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Stepping in, Shane Weinstein.
Up for the hook. Left fielder.
First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, Dero, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Whaley shading to his right. 1 down.
The batter. Center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Jeff Pack. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. High in the air out to center field. Powell is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Bob Fitch. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Weinstein leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Powell is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Orlando Trimble gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Orlando Trimble.
John Whaley will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
In now, Ernie Peralta, as he drives a liner to right center. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. And that's going to float the tying run from second, and we are all even at 5 aside. And he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I'd say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Tate Sanborn. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard ground ball to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Vincent Garvey. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Hack is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 6-5. Leading off the inning, Boyd Eason, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming, here it is. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Ready with the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Garvey giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Well, if you tuned into this one hoping to see a tightly contested, well-pitched affair, you probably signed off hours ago, because this one has been all offense. 28 combined hits as you check out the line score here in the 8th. So a big moment here, and standing in, Felipe Robles, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Now the 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw not in time as he steals second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Stepping in now, Alfred Falvey, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Stays alive, still 0-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate, Grady Link. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters. He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this attack.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Ricky Barrero is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. In now, Benito Lopez.
Leading off for the Rockhounds.
And the pitch.
Benito Lopez.
Line to the right side. Copen is there to put it away for out number 1.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
First baseman, number 2.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alfredo Ibarra. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 8 full, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Now in the box, Shane Weinstein.
Leading off for Corpus.
First offering on its way. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Ibarra over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
How about it?
Next will be the designated hitter, Alex Dutrumble. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garvey coasts under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder, number 6.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff Hack. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a high pop-up. Lopez waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Digging in the switch hitter, John Whaley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Copen is after it. But he can't make a play on it. And it hops into the stands to boot for a ground rule double. So now the winning run is into scoring position. Standing in now, Ernie Peralta, pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's in there at third as the possible winning run. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tate Sanborn. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out for short. And that is into center field as he comes through with the base hit. And they're going to walk off here with a 7-6 victory.
And the Rockhounds win it! Yee-hoo! Yee-hoo! Yee! Look at those boys.
Always
Santa Maria.
Really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Rockhounds came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ronan Ramos pitches well enough to get the W, so that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Thank you, Matt. And guys, I gotta say, this was a pretty good game where the Rockhounds once again take the lead. Rockhounds lead the South Division Series 3-0. 2 games left of the Corpus Christi Hooks versus the Rockhounds before Midland heads to San Antonio for a 2-game series, and then we'll come back for a 3-game series with the final 3 games with the San Antonio Missions. after the third and final game, it will be hard to say goodbye, guys. The San Antonio Mission's going AAA as they get ready for the 2019 season. Well, anyway, guys, we hope y'all enjoyed this game tonight. Hope it was pretty good. But first, let's go over runs, hits, and errors first for the victorious Midland Rockhounds. 7 runs on 18 hits and 1 error. For Corpus Christi, 6 runs on 13 hits and 1 error. Well, we are back later as we bring you the 4th game of our 5-game division series as we continue the South Division playoffs. Will the Hooks try to come back, or will they go home as losers of the season? Anyway, 7-6 our final score. The Midland Rockhounds take the win against Corpus Christi. So pretty cool, if I do say so myself. We end this stream, and we will see you guys back for more baseball with the Rockhounds.